Hello everyone, this is Eddie Davila with Cross-Platform Development Week 4. And for this week we were to use our iOS project from week 2 and add additional features that would allow the user to update user-restricted data on the parse server via custom user input, restrict user input based on the data expected in all instances, detect the network status, and only restrict CRUD functionality when no connection is present. All data is displayed appropriately based on the user selection. All UI views and elements necessary to allow for the CRUD functionality and the proper navigation are present, functional and intuitive. So I'm going to go ahead and run the application. And we should be seeing something soon here. So I'm going to have been adding new data. So I'm going to go ahead and update some information. So I'm going to go ahead and create new ones. So I'm going to call this new data 100. Email, we'll call it data@gmail.com. And phone number 201-123-123. 1, Okay, so if I try to save this, I will be able to, but I'm going to go ahead and restrict the user input on the UI based on the data that is expected. So on the email part, I cannot just save this because I'm going to get an invalid email. So I need to add the .com. So once I do that, I'll be able to save. Now, if I try to save without a name, I'm going to get an error as well, invalid name. So I'm going to add new data 100. So if I try to save the phone number, I'm going to get an error again because I need to have a minimum of 10 digits. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I should be able to save this information, and here's that data. Now the data will also reflect, and here it is on this. All data synchronizes and displays between both platforms and the backend service. So there should be a new entry for new data 100. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. We don't see that. I only have new data, but this is not the one we were just creating. So I'm going to refresh this, and we should be able to see a new data 100. And here it is. And the phone number, everything is in here as well. So going back to the rubric, the application detects network status. So I'm going to go ahead and try to add new, but suddenly there is no more internet. And if I try to add some information here, info@gmail.com, 201, 123, 123, So if I try to add this data without internet connection, I'm going to get an error and be taken back to the login screen. And the usability data is displayed properly on the user based on the user selection. So I'm going to go ahead and select one of the items we created. So we called it, what was it? Username. Well, just use the other one. Create. Sign in. We should be able to see different information here. So I'm going to select one, and all the input fields are there present for the user. So I believe that covers all of the rubric requirements. And this has been Eddie Davila with Cross-Platform Development Week 4. Thanks very much for watching, and good luck.